Welcome back, 5th grade. We're on Domain 5, Lesson 5, Making Inferences, Michelangelo's and Raphael's Artistic Achievements. Our objectives for today are to make inferences about the artistic achievements of Michelangelo and Raphael using evidence, and to draft an informational paragraph about Raphael's artistic achievements. Some key vocabulary for this lesson are accurately, correctly doing something without mistakes or errors. Modest is shy and quiet, does not brag about oneself. Portrays to show someone or something in a painting or book. Reluctantly, unwillingly, or unenthusiastically. A scholar is a student, but it's also a person who has studied a subject for a long time and knows a lot about it. And superior, of the highest quality. Okay, you're going to go ahead and read the chapter independently. Feel free to pause the video at any time to be able to read it more carefully and slowly, and do your best with unknown words. Okay, our word work for today is reluctantly. Reluctantly, Michelangelo left his beloved city. Reluctantly means unwillingly or unenthusiastically, which means he just didn't want to leave. And the part of speech is an adverb. Now we're going to do a quick review of humanism. So humanism has an admiration of classical values and teachings of ancient Greece and Rome, a desirability of books and other written material, interest in literature, art, government, philosophy, and science, fascination with a greater understanding of the world at large, a pursuit of discovery, respect for the power and unique talents of the individual, and an emphasis on realistic representation of the human form and a portrayal of human emotion. We talked a lot about this in the previous few lessons, where we talked a little bit about how important it was that patrons were celebrating the ideas of artists and scientists, that they were funding them so that they can explore it greater. So humanism is kind of like that. It's about celebrating the literature and art and science and all those things, and people focus not so much on the biblical sense, which is what they were focusing on a lot before, but now they're going and looking at the past and the present and really studying that more so than just studying the Bible. So now we're going to plan and draft another paragraph. Now you've already done this for Leonardo da Vinci's paragraph. Now you're going to write one based on this painting that is right here. Now this is on another slide from the reader that you just read. So if you need to see it a little bit bigger, you can rewind the video a little bit and that you can see it a little bit bigger. But you're actually going to be studying this painting. This painting is called The School of Athens and it's by Raphael. So the prompt is, after examining Raphael's The School of Athens closely, write a paragraph in which you would describe the painting and explain how it represents aspects of humanism valued during the Renaissance movement, and support your response with evidence from the text. So what you're going to do is you're going to study this picture and how does this show that humanism aspect that we talked about. Again, feel free to review humanism. We talked a little bit about it in the previous slide, but remember it's kind of about studying the world and celebrating the world that we're in currently. But I want you to think beyond what that is and see if you can notice anything else based on that painting. Now, before you get into your writing, you're going to plan your paragraph. So we're going to start with a topic sentence. Then you're going to give 3 reasons that go along with it and provide text evidence that supports it. Then you're going to eventually put in an explanation for that evidence. How did your text evidence support your reason? You're also going to look for that precise vocabulary. Anything in the chapter that stood out to you that you would like to use in your paragraph, feel free to write that there. And when you're completed with that chart, you're going to go ahead and draft your paragraph. Remember, an effective informational paragraph does more than just present a topic and details. They have a main idea, they tell the topic, and then they provide details that support it. Remember, the topic is clearly stated and it's the first sentence, and you have details that support that main idea. Remember, a topic sentence is really just the main idea of that paragraph. So what are you trying to explain in that paragraph? Make sure you include your reasons and your evidence. And be sure to use the words that you collected for precise vocabulary. That'll kind of strengthen your writing a little bit more too. That's the end of today's lesson. We will see everyone in lesson 6.